Hey everyone, welcome to Southern Gmore Gals. I'm Elizabeth, and in my video today, I have 3 Christmas in July thrift flips. Welcome everybody for my first flip. I found this sleigh at Goodwill. I only paid $2 for it. I thought it was a really pretty color, and it's a nice metal or tin sleigh, and it has this beautiful cutout of bells on both sides, so it's really a pretty piece. I'm not going to do a whole lot to it. I really just wanted to lighten up the main part of the sleigh here, and I'm going to leave the runners on both sides the same color that it is, and then I'm just going to paint the sleigh the plaster shade of Waverly chalk paint. And of course, I'm a summer girl, so I'm nowhere ready to even start thinking about Christmas. But I went in Goodwill, not really knowing what I was going to do for my flips this month. And of course, I had all this Christmas stuff. So I really love sleighs, and I thought this one was just a beautiful one. So I wanted to get this one to make over. And I tried a couple different things here to put inside the sleigh. I wanted some type of a candle and then just some greenery or floral arrangements. So I found these little candles at the Dollar Tree. They're just battery operated, and I thought 2 of them would look really good in the back of the sleigh. And I was going to use these little Jenga blocks and some little stacking blocks, but the candles still looked really too small. So I ended up, I'm going to use one big large candle from the Dollar Tree, and it's just a battery operated candle. Now, I did put a couple, you can see, of those Jenga blocks underneath there, the little wooden blocks. Those are just from the Dollar Tree, just to make it stack up a little bit higher. I think there's actually 6. There's one layer of 3 and then another layer of 3. And I have some beautiful greenery here outside right now, so I wanted to use some of that. I'm going to take some of this garland from the Dollar Tree that I had left from Christmas just to fill in the bottom to give it a little bit of a filler. But the rest of this is just some greenery. I cut off some, this is from like Leland cypress trees, and that has a really pretty design, and then the other is from like white pine. So there are 2 different greeneries in there, and then I have a couple of these little red berries and then a couple pine cones. So here you can see I just put that Dollar Tree garland down in the bottom to give it a little bit of a base and to hold some of this in here, and that's a little piece of the white pine. I'm going to use 3 pieces inside here. And I was trying to film myself putting this in here, so it's getting a little bit off center, but I put 3 pieces of the white pine in here. Well, actually, I guess I'm putting 4. So there's 4 pieces in there. And then I'm going to take some of the Leland cypress pieces. They have a nice different design for your greenery, a nice different shape. And I'm going to put these down around my candle. And I hope everybody's loving some Christmas in July videos. I've seen a lot right now on YouTube. I'm really surprised that it's really so popular in July, but I guess it gives you a chance to plan ahead and think ahead. And I really, like I said in the beginning, love these sleighs. I think they're really pretty. And I think this was a really nice one. I think it was a good deal that I found it for $2. So here, again, I'm just adding a couple pieces of those cypress pieces in here. I have a couple pine cones that I had left, and I actually had hot glued these onto a piece of a wire stem from some floral, so they'll pop down here. You can see them laying there a little bit. So I'm going to stick 3 pine cones in here and then a couple pieces of berries. And here's my little sleigh. It looks so cute. And here you can see the white a little bit better. I love that bell design. It's really a beautiful cutout, and I like how I left the runners the dark color. So this is part of the Third Thursday collaboration where myself and Tammy from the Rusted Willow host on the third Thursday of every month. We want to welcome anybody that's new to our Third Thursday thrift flips. If you don't know Tammy, check out Tammy's channel, The Rusted Willow. Tammy has some awesome thrift flips with some budget-friendly DIYs, and she's also doing some shopping hauls. So head on over to The Rusted Willow, subscribe to her channel, and we also are excited to have a co-host this month. And our co-host this month is Marika from Marika Creations. If you don't know Marika, check out her channel. Her information and Tammy's is listed down in my description box. And also check out the playlist. Subscribe to everybody's channels. It's free to subscribe. And Marika's video from last month, she has an absolutely stunning makeover of her outdoors. She has a castle theme. So if you missed that one from last month, go back and check it out and then see what she's making in this month's thrift flips. So for my second flip, I found this beautiful little angel at Goodwill. It's only $2. It's really pretty, but it's really tarnished, or I don't know exactly what's happened to it. But all I'm going to do, this is really simple. I'm just going to spray paint this. I'm going to use an off-white to spray paint it, and then I'm going to go back and use a little bit of a lighter gold shade on the candle holder and the halo. And then I really like it with the little wreath I made. My girls don't like the wreath, so you'll have to let me know which way you like it, if you like it with the wreath or without the wreath. And then I'm going to use a little candle. I cut down a candle from the Dollar Tree to make so it would fit in here. It was too long if I didn't cut it down. Of course, it wouldn't light right this moment when I was trying to get the video of it. It kept going out with the breeze blowing, but I think it's really beautiful. You'll see it lit here in just a minute, and you'll see the wreath. So let me know which way that you like it better, with or without the wreath. And if you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. For my third flip, I found this sled at Goodwill. I only paid $2 for it at some type of, I guess, maybe a door hanger on a vacation property. It said, "Welcome Snowbirds." I'm going to take the runners off. I just kind of wiggled those around a little bit and they popped right out. And then I don't like the shape where it's a house, so I'm going to cut that chimney off, and then I'm going to sand it some, and then I'm going to fight with this thing to try to get the snow off. I do not know what they use for the snow, but it's like concrete or cement or some type of glue or something, because I tried to hand sand it, and then I used an electric sander, and it's still like it was just stripping the paint off, but it wasn't getting whatever that snow was made off. So I got it as smooth as I could get it. And this is just, I used electric sander here to round this. I want it to look more like a sled instead of a house. I spray painted it black to try to cover up the picture or the design that was on here. And then I went back and spray painted it in off-white. And I spray painted the runners kind of like a barn door red. I put a little bit of wood glue or wood filler down inside there. And then I just popped the little runners back in there. And once I let the glue dry on the runners, I wanted to give it a little bit more of a distressed look. So I just took the little hand sander. This is just something I think I had from Walmart. And I just want to give it a little bit of distressing around the runners and then around the front of the sled. And when I'm going back and looking at that part, it looks like I'm like manhandling that sled. That looks terrible. Looks awful, but I really wasn't that rough with it. I just tried to give it a little bit of distressing here. So this is the sled, and what I want to do to decorate it, I'm going to use again some of the greenery that I have outside. I have some of this ribbon left. I think I had got this from Michael's one year at Christmas. And I'm just going to kind of stack these on top of the sled, and I'm going to run the ribbon around the sled and just tie everything together. Just make it really simple, but I also want to give it a nice rustic type look as the theme I'm kind of going for all my flips today. And that's some of the white pine there on the top, and those little berries. I think those came from the Dollar Tree at Christmas time. And my Dollar Tree here doesn't have one thing out for fall yet, so of course they don't have no Christmas stuff out yet. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you will subscribe to my channel. Check out Tammy's channel, The Rusted Willow, and check out Marika's channel, Marika's Creations. And definitely check out the playlist, see what everybody's making this month. Subscribe to everybody's channel and support us if you enjoy watching our videos. If you're a creator and would like to join us one month, let Tammy or myself know and we'll get you added. We have a group chat. Hope everybody enjoyed my video. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day.